What's up, nerds? Brandon and Cubby in the evening. He doesn't watch Community, so he didn't get that. But we're here from Nerdlocker, and we've got Marvel Entertainment News, which is a really awesome segment that we do every week. So first off, Sony is making sure that SpiderMan is not overlooked this year as far as superhero movies go. They want everyone to know that...
I think it's funny because there's like not that many superhero movies coming out this year.
But I do
there's
feel
like
that...
4.
I do feel that Spider-Man is the least talked about right now.
But I think that's only because it's like X-Men's just huge right now.
X-Men looks gigantic.
Well,
Captain America is a sequel, and Guardians is the next big...
But I feel like those haven't like... It's all in the cycle, and like Spider-Man's gonna get it, and then Sony's just like, hey.
For the record, I really liked Amazing Spider-Man, so I'm stoked on this sequel. And Mark Webb has said that they really have gone above and beyond. The effects are
aggressively moved forward.
Yeah. The effects are better. The relationship of Gwen and
the scope
Peter
of everything
grows.
is bigger. There's 3 villains, and it's teasing to 6.
Yeah,
like
I really think this might be one that people aren't thinking about, but when they see it, it's gonna be like, did you see Amazing Spider-Man?
It was amazing.
Because it was
amazing.
Is it superior?
I think it's sensational.
I would say
I think it's a little more sensational.
But at the end, it'll probably be a friendly movie.
The friendliest in the neighborhood.
That was dumb.
You started it.
I
so
did start
shut
it.
up. I said awesome.
Age of Ultron looks like they will be filming in northern Italy.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Fort Bart or something like that?
Yeah.
Some weird name in Italy. Some weird American name.
Nope. Fort Bart. Done.
We're going to film Age of Ultron. But they're going to have like 1,500 cast and crew.
Yeah.
500 extras. Like this movie's going to be huge.
Yeah. Joss Whedon was talking about it at the premiere of Much Ado.
His French premiere of Much Ado About Nothing.
And he said that, I mean, it's going to be great. He said, but it's sort of a Godfather 2 approach where you saw the first movie, and now the second movie, and a lot has happened. But the way he understands it's part of a bigger universe. He understands that. But he doesn't film his movies thinking that you saw Iron Man 3, the Captain America 2, and Thor 2. Like, he's filming Avengers. So if you didn't see any of those, you'll still know what's going on. But a lot has changed, and it's going to be very apparent. Yeah. Which I think is cool. I think it's great.
Like, being able to transition it, telling a brand new story, brand new villains. I mean, it's the same characters, obviously, but I feel...
Keep going.
I was going to do that, but you're so unprofessional. I feel Joss Whedon can really pull this off really, really well. Like, just letting you kind of jump into it. I mean, Cabin in the Woods is one of those things where, like,
Cabin in the Woods is
I just really... Like, I kind of talked a lot of crap about him. Wasn't into the Buffy thing, like all this stuff.
I will straight up say I hated Joss
Whedon. It's okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. When people started wearing those Joss Whedon is now my master shirts, I was like, whatever.
And then I saw Avengers, and I was like, Joss Whedon.
I saw Cabin in the Woods, and I was like, damn, you like pretty much just produced this, but still, like
it was still awesome.
It was still him like working at it and making it cool and awesome and great. And then it's like with Avengers on top of that too. Just the character dynamics between that. That's all I want to see. It feels like Degrassi, but superheroes, and they're not teenagers, and I love it.
It was one of those things that if Cabin in the Woods would have came out before, I remember I still wasn't too. I was like, Avengers kicked ass. Like, I'll give Joss Whedon that, and then I watched Cabin in the Woods, and I'm like, God damn it, Joss Whedon, you're so good at this.
Thermos bong to save the day.
That was awesome.
Did not see that coming.
I was hoping they like sold those.
Someone made one online.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm really jealous.
Not that I do. Anyways. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., big news this week. Deathlock.
Which I got really stoked.
Deathclock.
I got really stoked because I was like, Deathclock? No, it's Deathlock.
Deathclock's going to be on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I want to know who would play Deathclock in a live-action TV series. So but that's something
we're talking about Deathlock, but we want to know who you think would play Deathclock.
Well, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. But Deathlock being the android, awesome badass that he is in the Marvel Universe, he's finally showing up. I guess Centipede is going to convert him, make him the android that he is. It's
I just hope it
a character that's already been there. Yeah, it's same here.
That's the biggest friggin' thing I'm
But
afraid
the
about.
thing about Deathlock is he looks like a zombie with a bunch of robot parts on him.
But I
which
hope it's
is
not
cool.
I just hope it's not hokey looking.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cyborg zombie essentially, so it might be. It might be. But whatever, man. It's still
Keep
the
my fingers
point
crossed.
is that they're bringing the Marvel universe into the cinematic universe. They're bringing it
And
together.
that's what I think they
They're
should have been
melding
doing from the beginning.
Sif, we talked about it last week. Sif is going to be there. The fact that it's another character, and then Lorelei. I totally can't think of who Lorelei is. She's a Thor villain. I can't think of it for the life of me, but she's going to make an appearance also. I imagine with Sif.
Like I said, I think they should have been doing that from the beginning instead of just,
I mean, I feel like they
off-brand
probably just needed to like
superheroes.
test
Get
the
their
waters, check it out and see how they're doing. And that's, I guess, what everyone was talking about, what everyone wanted. That's what I wanted. That's the
good.
main thing I wanted. So we
Let's
got
see
it.
it happen.
That's cool.
Do it up.
What else we got?
So, as we know, Batman and Superman was delayed 10 months, about a year almost. So they moved Ant-Man up. Marvel, that's who they is, Marvel, moved Ant-Man up to the spot that was originally Superman Batman.
Which is awesome.
Which is
awesome.
cool because it means we get it sooner. And the only thing they're talking about is it has to compete with the Joe Wright Pan movie with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna go see Ant-Man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
I think everyone's gonna. I mean, nothing against Hugh Jackman or Peter Pan.
It's Wolverine, okay?
But
I don't want to see him.
I've been waiting
Blackbeard
so long.
or whatever.
You know what I like most about the Ant-Man movie is that for the longest time it was a rumor that Edgar Wright was going to do Ant-Man. It was a rumor.
No, it wasn't a rumor. It was.
But I mean, it was never
official.
fleshed out.
It was official, but it never went anywhere. They never did anything.
But it's
with
something
it.
that's been talked about and hasn't changed.
Yeah.
We always see like, oh, this change in casting, this change in this, oh, new director, new person. It's always been Edgar Wright, Ant-Man. There's been the two names go together, and now it's going to happen. I cannot.
The one thing I'll
wait
say
for this.
is that he definitely had kind of like a spike in popularity. I mean, it was like Hot Fuzz and I think Shaun of the Dead were the only movies that were out at the time.
And then Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim came around, and all these World's End.
Is great.
I still haven't seen it.
He's just a great director. I love his stuff, and I really.
It was a good way of doing fast-paced.
Is he
quick
involved with the
fun.
script at all in this for Ant-Man?
I think so.
I hope he gets a little.
I hope so.
A little touch in there.
I mean,
because
it's-
he's just outstanding.
I really hope so. I really think so.
Yeah. So Nick Fury, Sam Jackson,
As he's
time
also
ago-
known in the world.
Yeah. When we saw him appear at the end of Iron Man, it was like, what? And at the time, like, he signed on for 9
9!
movies, which immediately made all our minds blown because we were
9, that's
thinking,
forever. That's never going to run out.
nope, he said he's about to do 7.
Yeah, 2 more movies.
Yeah.
That
and,
sucks.
he did say, though, he's like, they asked him, would you sign another contract? He's like, why wouldn't I?
He's not
the
dumb.
only thing is people are wondering, Marvel tends to be a little...
But now they have Disney behind them. They didn't before.
you should totally do
They
this.
didn't before.
You have to understand, like, as someone, if you don't read the comic books, if you just watch the movies, like, Nick Fury in the 616 universe was white. And then when the movies came out, he had a son that was black, who was not named Nick Fury, who is now named Nick Fury and is in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. They've completely changed a character in the Marvel Universe. If they don't re-sign him for another contract so we can continue seeing badass Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, I'm going to be furious.
You're going to be furious?
I'm going to be furious.
Okay. I mean, it's
I love
it's
him
not
as
going to
Nick
make
Fury.
it's not going to make any sense to put anyone else in that role.
No.
It's
Not at all.
It's just dumb. It's
Or
just
to
dumb.
kill him off. Don't kill him off.
Yeah. Or don't Civil War it, where he has
Yeah.
to like Secret War, where he has to like be in hiding
Go in
forever.
hiding. I don't want
Oh,
that. I
you
want
Brian
Sam
Michael Bendis.
Jackson. I want
God
more
damn
Sam
it, I hated
Jackson
that.
in the movies. I mean, he does great, but I want more
Yeah, he like did a roll and then he shot at a thing
with a gun.
With a
which is
gun,
weird.
which
Like, he
was
pulls out the bazooka,
fine, doesn't
knocks it,
do
and
anything
then
with
he's like, oh, my gun will work. Either
At least he
way,
tried.
He's great. But I would like to see more Nick Fury
Like if it was
involvement.
like one of like the crazy, like insanely.
Like, what was it, Secret War?
No, I'm saying like the bullet that he was shooting in his gun, it was like, boom, like a mini nuke or something
whatever,
like that,
something
and completely
crazy.
destroys what he was shooting at. That would be like okay.
But I don't know. I'd
Cool.
like to see him on the field, like out in the field, a little bit. I want to see more Nick Fury. I just love Nick Fury. I think it's a great character, and
Sam Jackson is
Sam
like
Jackson owns
60
it.
something.
but he owns it.
I know, but he is like 60 something.
Yeah, damn, whatever, man.
I mean, have you seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's recent action scenes?
I haven't actually. I've been kind of
It's not the same.
No.
It's not the same. He's
Well,
not getting thrown out
whatever.
of windows as much.
Well, I just want to hear there's snakes on the helicarrier. Moving on, Miles Teller has been linked to the Fantastic Four reboot as Mr. Fantastic.
I'm indifferent.
I just
I'm
hope.
indifferent.
I just hope it's good.
It's
It's kind of my only thought in comic movies is I hope they're good.
I just want all Marvel properties back at Marvel.
That would be the best case scenario, and I doubt that's ever
never
going to
gonna
happen. There's going to be some. I'm wondering.
My
if, like,
children
once they
might
finish,
see that, and that's really depressing to me because
Right.
I'm going to feel too old for it.
We're definitely like even thinking about it the way I had it mapped out in my head. It's still going to be like a good 10.
15 years.
So
maybe even that.
That is
Who knows,
depressing.
dude?
Way to make it depressing. Talking about Super Bowl. Super Bowl's this week, and if you're like us, you're watching it for the commercials and some of the game. I'm
Hell
going
yeah.
for Peyton Manning. I hope he wins.
I hope
But,
he chokes on a million penises.
Well, I'd like to see him win another ring. But we're going to get Transformers Age of Extinction, and then they're talking about Amazing Spider-Man, and Disney is looking at what they're going to show. Are we going to get more Captain America? Are we going to get more Guardians? And if they show Guardians, this will be the first real look that we've gotten out of Guardians, which is what I'm hoping for. God, I'm hoping for that. That would be outstanding.
I have to work that night, so I know I'm just gonna freak out if they show it.
I remember.
I
I remember having to work the Super Bowl when they showed the Captain America trailer for the first time, and I just stopped moving, and I was just glued.
Because that's what you do. I did that for all the Call of Duty trailers. I've
Yeah,
done that for pretty much
you have
every
to.
big trailer. You just stop and just watch.
So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'll finish up here with Empire magazine. There are 20. Is it 25?
25.
25 covers.
With 24 characters in the movie, and Bryan
Bryan
Singer's
Singer.
on one of them. Whatever.
He's like, hey guys, I didn't write this movie.
I did this.
Did you see all these people? These are my things. My ideas.
Whatever. Either way.
So there was a lot of first looks at characters. One of which we've talked about here, not in the best tone, is Quicksilver. I love that actor a lot. Watch American Horror Story. I think he does a great job every year. This year he's been a little quiet, but makes sense. I don't like the look of Quicksilver. Cubby made a great point.
He's fast. He's a very fast person. Why does he have a million heavy pockets on him
He
and
looks-
a giant coat? He's fast. If he needs something, he can go run and grab it. Literally like that, and it'd be fine.
I'm
It'd be
saying
dead.
nothing against the movie because the movie could be awesome. And
Yeah,
he could be
I don't
awesome,
know.
And he's a great actor.
But I just don't get
he
it.
Looks
He's
like,
sleek.
well, I'm on board with this movie. So that is going to wrap up our Marvel movie news.
Long one.
Billy,
But a lot of good
thanks
stuff.
for sitting through it. You're a good sport.
Love ya.
And if you want, let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll let you know what we think again because we just told you
Again.
again.